Hello, my name's Sally and I go to Christchurch, Chilwell. I wanted to share something with you today that I found encouraging and I hope you do. God, I find, tends to draw my attention to things from time to time. It's subtle, so if I don't pause, I miss it. Well, I was sitting in my garden recently and my attention was drawn to a dead silver birch twig which had blown from the tree and caught in the hedgerow. And I wondered why it had caught my attention. Here it is. Then a memory popped into my mind like a second piece of a jigsaw puzzle. As I looked at the twig, I remembered another silver birch twig I'd seen a few weeks before that. It was lying on the ground. I noticed it because a blackbird was manoeuvring it into its beak and then flew off with it. I remembered thinking how good this would be as nest building material. So I had a real thing and a memory. And then the last piece of the puzzle dropped into place. C.S. Lewis called it a baptized imagination. I found myself imagining being the silver birch twig. Weird, I know, but bear with me. Happily growing on its grey-white tree trunk, feeling the life of the tree coursing through me and hearing the song of birds in the air around me. And then a series of storms swept through the country and I was broken off, disconnected, and I landed on the ground, no longer a part of the living world. I couldn't imagine how I ever would be again. There was no going back. I'd never be a part of that living tree again. And then, suddenly, a blackbird pecked at me, clamping its beak hard around me and carrying me up. And before I knew it, I was being woven into a nest with other twigs. Soon we were cradling eggs, and then we became a safe place for the newly hatched chicks. And once again, I was quite literally woven into the living world. The puzzle was complete. The real thing, the memory, and the baptized imagination. Sometimes in our lives, very sadly, something irreplaceable dies. It may be a person we love, a relationship, a business venture, a job, a dream, an ability lost through old age or accident or illness. And we know there's no going back. But we cannot imagine how we can go on living again ourselves. But you know, we don't need to imagine it. God can. In the Bible, in the book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verses 18 to 19, God says, "Forget the former things, don't dwell on the past. See, I'm doing a new thing. It springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Let's pray. For a moment, I want you to think of a precious thing in your life which has died, or a precious person. And our focus isn't on them safely with God, if it's a person. It's with ourselves and that part of us that dies with them. And if it's a lost dream or relationship, it's again on ourselves and on that part of us that dies, that can't be reconnected. Think for a moment of that. Like the silver birch twig, just bring it before God. And now turn your eyes from that thing towards God. And let's pray with Isaiah. God, please help me not to dwell on the past. I can't imagine how you can bring life into this area of my life that's full of loss, and where that thing, that precious thing, has gone. But you are endlessly creative. You can imagine it. Help me to trust your creativity, God, in your time and your astonishingly creative way, past my imagining. Please do a new thing where there is loss and sadness in my life. I'm trusting you. Amen. God be with you.